Yep, I'm recording a new episode. So, there's a lot of stuff going on. The podcast has moved over to Anchor, Anchor.fm, and things have been going really well. It looks like we're getting a lot of listens. That's awesome. I appreciate that. I got a lot of things in store for you guys. I have been approached by another company who wants me to test some of their products. And some of the stuff is stuff I already have that I don't need. So what I was thinking I would like to do is have some sort of giveaway type thing. And I'd like to drive more people to listen to this podcast. So we'll figure out something that's going to get you guys to listen and spread the word about the podcast. And in addition, you may win something for it. So we'll see. So I got that going. That's pretty exciting. The other thing that I've got going is the Anchor.fm. Everything moving over to there. It's been really good for me. It's great to have every episode up there and kind of see how you guys are listening, what you're enjoying, what's interesting to you, what's not, all that kind of stuff. Be sure to do some of the things like you can leave voice messages on there. I could even play them during the show, during the podcast episodes. There's all kinds of cool stuff we can do. We're going to touch on that stuff in the future and get into it, definitely. The other thing I got going, I got some people interested in being on the podcast. Some of the people you've already heard, PP and Mikey, they're going to want to be back on. Other people as well, other snarky dads that we can get on there and be on there as guests. I'm willing to accept snarky moms as well, guys. Nah, just kidding. Anybody who wants to be on, if there's a legit reason, I don't see why not. Let's give it a shot. It's not really for kids, so we want to keep it adults probably, but other than that, let's do it. And then last but not least, a real huge factor before I get into things that are bugging me and then later things that I'm into right now. There's a lot of things I'm into, by the way. New Star Wars footage from Rise of Skywalker. Not to mention a Mandalorian trailer, a full trailer. There's a lot of stuff out there, guys. We are about a week and a half away from me seeing freaking It Part 2 also. So I got that going for me. But before we get to all that, I want to let you guys know something. Last weekend, I worked tirelessly. I'm sure my lovely wife would tell you that, my kids as well. I worked nonstop to get stuff moved around, cleaned up, all that, to get everything set up downstairs at home for this studio area that I've been talking about a lot. And it took a lot out of me, man. I'm pretty tired still. But I got it, for the most part, I've got it done. There's still a lot of stuff I want to do, but there's a lot of stuff done now down there. And I'm going to be doing a lot of things from there, not just recording this podcast, but I'm going to be doing some more of those tech reviews for products. Like I told you, I've got that couple different companies I've been working with now that are wanting me to test out their stuff, do some reviews on it, and then they give me the products for free. And so I would like to do that, and I would like to, if I already have those products or have no need for those products, or if I have a similar product and I like the new one more, hey man, I'm more than happy to give you the one that I already have. But we're going to figure out something where I can get you guys to listen and or write reviews or pass the word on and prove that to me, and we'll enter you to for a drawing to give these products away. Again, if there are things that are just repetitive or things that I'm not interested in or things that just would be cool to give away, man. I don't need too many things. I got everything I need, really. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to be doing some of that stuff down there. I'm getting a green screen set up today. Got to get the lighting set up for it. I'm going to build my own lights for it with LEDs. I may even do a little video on how to do that, or at least post some videos that I would be copying off of to create these things. But I got a lot of cool things planned for the future. And you might be asking yourself, well, what's the big deal, Kyle? You do the podcast directly from your car, and everything seems to sound fine. It's not particularly great, but it sounds good enough. I don't understand why it's such a big deal for you to record, you know, somewhere else. Like, how much better is it going to be? I can tell you that what it's going to be like is like going from this
to this. It's a big difference. And that's why I am so excited to tell you guys that I am recording this episode, the first time I've recorded an episode in my home office studio. So welcome. There'll be more to follow. I'll have some great stuff with some video, got a green screen I'm installing, going to be all kinds of stuff going on. So hang tight, and we're going to make this a pretty cool deal. I'm excited. All right. Well, what is bugging me? You know, that's a tough one. This week, I can't really think of anything that's bugging me. I'm so excited to have gotten all this set up and everything that it's hard for me to bring something negative into that. So I'm just going to skip that altogether, and I'm going to talk about things that I'm jazzed about. But before I do that, I would like to go ahead and throw it over to a quick ad because I would sit here and tell you that these pay the bills. They don't, but it is kind of cool just the same to have an ad within the podcast. So take it away, Kyle. And we're back. All right, things that I'm into. There's so many things that I'm into right now. It's been a big week. Probably the coolest thing I've seen is the stuff that's come out of Star Wars and out of Disney in regards to the Disney Plus deal that's coming and the whole D23 convention, the stuff they went over with Marvel and the stuff they've got coming out on their channel themselves. I'll start with The Mandalorian. Mandalorian looks amazing. And if you had any doubts about paying the money for Disney Plus, I think those doubts have been quashed. I'm guessing anyway. If you're anything like me, it looks really great. It's an amazing looking trailer. There's a lot of great looking stuff in it. One of the most exciting things I saw was IG-88 or IG-88, who is a bounty hunter droid who appeared very briefly in Episode 5 or The Empire Strikes Back. And man, that was pretty slick to see him in there and to see him in action. But there's a lot of other cool stuff in that trailer as well. Looks like Carl Weathers is in it and has a role, as well as Werner Herzog. Werner Herzog is in there and has a pretty major role in the series as well. So that's pretty slick. I'm very excited. November 12th is when that's going to be available, and I believe all episodes of The Mandalorian will be available that day to stream. I'm guessing I'll be watching that multiple times. In addition, I think they're going to have something like, I'm trying to remember how many movies, something like 500 movies or something like that available on day one, and 7,000 TV shows, episodes of different TV shows. So it'll be a good deal, really. If you're into Disney stuff, if you're into Marvel, if you're into Star Wars, yeah, it's all going to be on there, guys. Check it out. All right, let's see. The other thing that came out of D23 was some footage of The Rise of Skywalker. Wow, that just came out today. I just saw that this morning for the first time, and that looks pretty damn amazing as well. I mean, you know, I know there's people who definitely were not fans of the last movie, the last episode, The Last Jedi. And I know there's people who aren't fans of this particular trilogy at all. I'm good with it. I really liked The Force Awakens when it came out, and I kind of stand behind that still. I liked The Last Jedi as well, and I'll stand behind that as well. There were some parts I didn't like of both of them, but overall, I'm pretty good with it. So this movie looks pretty wild, though. It looks pretty amazing, and we've seen very limited footage from it, but we know it's going to wrap up the Skywalker saga. We know that There's lots of different things that you can see in the trailer that look pretty wild. There's C-3PO shows up with some bright red eyes. I don't know what that's all about. And then of course, the thing that everybody's talking about, which is the fact that there is a quick snippet with Rey looking as though she's a Sith. So yeah, I mean, it looks pretty wild. I would imagine she's either a clone, or B, that's some sort of Force vision thing that we're seeing. So either way, it looks pretty amazing. And along with the footage that they showed in the very first teaser trailer where she's doing the flip, it's going to be some pretty amazing looking stuff. No doubt. Let's see. Other than that, things that I'm into. We're still watching The Boys. We really like it. We did also start watching Good Omens, which is on Amazon Prime streaming. I highly recommend you check that out if you haven't seen it. Pretty good stuff. David Tennant is in it, the 10th Doctor. He plays a demon, and then there's another gentleman that plays a angel, and they've kind of become friends over thousands of years, and the apocalypse is coming, and neither one of them really want it to happen, but it's pretty good. Check it out if you get a chance. And we've been watching that one with the kids. They think it's pretty funny and pretty wild as well, but they're into it, which is great. Other than that, there's not a lot that I can think of. Those are the things that I'm really into right now. The other thing I'm really into is getting this studio ready and using it for some stuff that I think is going to be pretty interesting and going to be pretty exciting for me as well as for you guys. So I am going to ask, if you can, please go on and review. I noticed that something like 60% of all listeners are on Apple Podcasts. If you could go on there and just write a quick review, just a sentence or something, whatever you can about it, that would be great. I'd really appreciate it. That does help. But whatever podcast service you listen to this on, please go review it. It does help. And there are plenty of options. Also, if you go to the link of anchor.fm, you can actually go in there and leave voice messages. Please do. Leave a message. Let me know what you're thinking. I may play it on here. Let me know what you like, what you don't like, if you have a question, whatever. It doesn't matter to me. Put it out there, man. We'll see. I'm also looking for guests. If anybody would like to be on, I've got some people lined up already, but definitely interested in getting you on here if you're interested in being on here. So, email me. You can email us at dadsnark@gmail.com. We're also available at the Dad Snark on Twitter. I'll put all that stuff in the links here. But hey, guys, I'm really excited. Keep listening. Keep enjoying. I'm going to keep putting these out. But until then, if you would just do me one real huge favor, get off my lawn.